Hello, my name is Ivy and I am the writer of the blog Wake Up for Makeup. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am here today to do a first impressions video with the new brand from Glossier called Glossier Play. So when they started dropping these clues about Glossier Play, some people thought it was more makeup. I did. Other people thought it was like a social platform or something having to do with music or a lifestyle brand. And it is indeed more makeup, but more on the makeup versus no makeup side of things. It is color more than they already have, and it is products that didn't really fit into the current Glossier landscape, which is like very lightweight and sheer textures. I did write a blog post about my initial thoughts, and if you read it, you know that I was pretty skeptical of this because a lot of these products remind me very, very much of existing products by successful brands or indie brands, and I thought it was a little weird that they weren't producing some new innovative formula or product we hadn't seen before. We've seen all of these before. We're going to go through the playground together, which is all of the products. I purchased this on their site for $60, and then I do get credit as a Glossier rep. So I actually only paid $30 for this, just FYI. So the playground includes one of each of the products. There are 4 makeup products and then 2 tools they have launched in this Glossier Play brand. And you can choose colors of the makeup products, so it's not something like you get what you get. You can choose what color you want in your set, and it is $60. You can also buy these products individually. When they come in boxes with the new Glossier Play logo, which is different than the Glossier logo. It has like a beachy retro feel to me, and I do like it. I'll insert a picture here so you can kind of see what it looks like when it arrives. It does come in their signature pink Ziplocs though, so that is true to the core Glossier brand. And then when you open the boxes, there's packaging inside of those, and I'll show you a picture of that too, but I also want to show you what they look like. This is kind of weird, but like one of them definitely reminds me of a tampon wrapper. One of them is like a condom wrapper. They are weird little foil packaging that really serves no purpose other than it looks fun, but it's kind of wasteful. Do we really need this inside of the box? Probably not, but you know who's gonna love these? The crinkle noise. My cats, they're gonna really enjoy this. So I guess thank you for those cat toys, Glossier Play. All right, so I think the first product we will play with, since it's the only face product and then the rest are for eyes and lips, is the Niteshine Highlighter Concentrate. So it looks like a little bottle of nail polish actually, and it's very small. I was expecting something larger, honestly, but it's highlighter. I mean, you're probably not gonna like blow through these too fast. And I chose the shade Pink Pearl. Is that what? Yeah, Pale Pearl, because I am a pale pearl. This is the lightest shade, so if you are also a light fair maiden, you would probably choose this as well. There are some that are more pink, more bronze, and then I've seen some people choosing shades that they're not using as a highlighter. They're using like the bronze as an eyeshadow, which is a cool idea. Maybe I'll do that. So it's got a doe foot applicator, which is basically like a common lip gloss applicator type. And it will be nice for precision. So what I have on, if you're seeing like a little doo-doo on my skin, is I used the Glossier Stretch Concealer in medium. This is the old shade. They reformulated the shade range, so I'm not sure what medium is now. But I used medium all over, and then I used Stretch Concealer in light on my under eye area. So I'm going to dot the highlighter on where I would normally do that. So first we're gonna do this orbital bone, and I'm gonna blend it with my fingers because I think that's one of my favorite things about Glossier in general is the ease of use and the lack of need for special tools or special skills. You can just use your fingers. So I'm not like super into highlighters. I don't actually wear them on a daily basis, but I think this is nice. This is a subtle highlight. It's not something I would consider super high impact, but I like it, and I really like a liquid or a cream highlighter as opposed to powder because I do think they look more natural. So I may have dotted more on this side, I can't remember. 3 or 4 dots, I would say, is what you would want to do. I wouldn't do a stripe because I think that could move around your foundation and concealer if you've already applied that. So I like the Pale Pearl, but I'll put it on a few other highlight point areas. I don't like a highlighted frosty brow bone, but I do like to sometimes put it on the very highest point. We'll kind of just like blend that into our brow. And then, you know, Cupid's bow, you can do that. I don't highlight my nose because I don't want it to be the focal point of my face, but also, I don't know, I just don't like highlighted noses. And then we'll put it on the inner corners too, which this applicator seems to be easy to use for getting in those little areas. And it seems to blend out nicely. There's no weird chunky separation going on. Sometimes when I apply liquid highlighters over existing complexion products, it gets weird, but it probably helps that I already applied Glossier products. I'm sure they've tested these Glossier Play products to make sure they play nicely with their existing products. I am full of puns. Okay, so that is Niteshine in Pale Pearl. I like this. I don't see anything wrong with it aside from the size. She's itty bitty. But hey, that's all right, probably great for travel, but it does feel like a travel size. That's what I would say. The eyeliners are called Colorslide, and they come in an array of colors. I will say, as I mentioned in my initial thoughts review, I thought they were gonna be more neon. There are some more wearable colors, there are some bright shades, but I totally was thinking we were gonna see like this neon green and hot pink, and I don't know, maybe I'm not even cool and on trend, but I wanted to see that. But I chose the wine color. It's a matte shade and it's called Disaster Class. I picked it for a few reasons. I picked it because I love wine and burgundy shades with green eyes, and I have green eyes. They also look pretty with blue. And then I also picked it because I just like the name Disaster Class. I feel like some days I'm a disaster class. So yeah. I'm going to use this as an eyeliner, of course, but then I do want to see how the smudgeability is, because they say that it's really, you know, great because of the ability to move it around. So we'll like do a line and then smudge it out with our finger and kind of make it more of like a cream shadow, I'm hoping. So I have the Glossier Lash Slick on already, so I have mascara on, and I'm going to kind of do like a wing. We're going to try to have a Katie Jane Hughes moment, although I will never be a Katie Jane. Okay, so true to what I've been seeing on other people's reviews, this is very smooth applying and it is not tugging in any way. And I'm kind of going to be comparing this to Urban Decay, a very similar name, Glide On, well, this is Colorslide, Glide On 24/7 pencils, and I want to say this is maybe a little easier to work with initially because it's not too soft, so it's not getting all melty, but it is soft enough I can tell it's not tugging on my eye. So we applied it to our lash line. I'm trying to make sure I don't have any gaps. Can't quite see, but I like this color. This is a good color. This is exactly what I was hoping this color would be. There is a more magenta one, and I was considering that one too, but I really wanted this, a nice wine color that could be wearable. So let's like kind of smudge it out a little bit and see what she do. It's not smudging that much, honestly. But yeah, it's nice. No initial criticisms for this either. I do like the Urban Decay pencils. Some people are comparing these to the Marc Jacobs ones. I haven't tried those. But so far, yeah, I am surprised they have a decent amount of pigment, because I thought I saw someone say they didn't, or maybe I made that assumption based on a review I was watching. So I'm trying not to tug at my eye with my hands, and it's just really hard, I think, to apply liner without doing that. For me, that is, but okay. So I'm taking my pinky and smudging this out. This side's gonna be maybe a little smudgier, so we'll probably have to go back and fix the other. Let's bring it up a little bit so that I can smudge it into the outer corner too. I'll make kind of like a outer corner cream shadow effect. All right. These are pretty easy to work with, but I don't know just yet if I can say they're super unique, or like they say, they say something like unlike any other eye pencil or something. I don't really know why they would be unlike it, aside from, I don't know, maybe they really are less tuggy. The technical term. I'm kind of just going back and reinforcing that wing. Let's put some on the bottom lash line, sure, just cause. Smudge it out. Pretty. Okay, so I made both eyes match, and I have to say I like this a lot more than I thought I would, and it's smoother and a lot easier to work with than I thought I would, or than I thought it would be. So yeah, I would say so far we are 2 for 2. I like the highlighter, I like the eyeliner, and I'm gonna do the lip product next because I feel like the glitter is really the grand finale. I think that's the thing we're all most excited about or curious about. So let's move on to the lip, which is called Vinylic Lip. That's how I think we're saying it. And it is a click pen style high shine lip color. I think it's got a gloss to it, but I think it's considered a lip color versus like a gloss. So I gotta get it going, so I have to click the bottom of this to get it to travel through the doe foot, which is the applicator, and it's a nice generous size one. I think I'll be clicking for a while here. Usually when you get these click pen type products, you do have to do this to get it going and flowing through, and then after that, you're good. Oh, I see it. Oh, I didn't tell you. I got the shade Pony because I love ponies, but also because this looked to be a very wearable shade. I love bold lip colors, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to see if the formula itself was really good and not just like a great color that is vivid. I wanted to find an everyday color just to see if it was just a great formula. This reminds me of the Play-Doh Factory, how it's coming out, which is cool. So I have some balm.com on. I'm gonna rub it off just so it's not going to cause any slippage. All right, so, ooh, I like this color. This is what I hoped it would be. It smells kind of fruity. I'm gonna get a little more out. I didn't want to get too much. It's so easy to get like over pump these. This is kind of that brownie mauve that I love. It's easy to apply. It's not sticky. No, it's not sticky, and it's not too slippery either where I feel like it's hard to control. I will say it's maybe a little more sheer than I thought, because I am building this, if you notice. I thought this would be like really high pigment out of the gate, and I would have to, you know, be really careful and precise. But yeah, so I will say my criticisms of this are it's not as high pigment nor as high shine as I thought it would be, but I do like it. I don't love the scent or the flavor. I think this is fruity, and I don't like my makeup to smell like fruits. I would rather it smell like vanilla or something instead. The naming even sounds like that, Vinylic. But yeah, it's a really pretty wearable color. I don't think that this is anything formula-wise that is unique or special though. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of the NYX Butter Glosses. So while I like it, I don't think that this is a product that I truly have experienced nothing like before. And now, well, before we get to the glitter, let me show you the tools, because honestly, I think those are the most boring things. Because this is a sharpener, it's called the Blade, and it apparently is German engineering, which, you know, I appreciate. I once drove a Volkswagen Jetta, it was a great car. And then this is what it comes with to, I think, sharpen the blade. It's like a little wax pencil, but this is a nice little handy sharpener. I haven't used it yet because I haven't needed to, but this might be great for my freelance kit. I feel like I could never find my sharpener because I can't see it, and this I could probably find easily. So that's the Blade, and then this is the Detailer, which is a wedged shaped angled silicone glitter applicator. It's meant to use with the glitter Gelées. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Gelées, it's a glitter gel, basically what it is. And I can't help but think this is a Lemonhead Space Paste, Space Jam copy. I've used Lemonhead and I love it, and I think that before Lemonhead there was nothing like it, and it's a really unique product. I guess I'm not surprised Glossier wanted to create a glitter, but I'm anxious to see how this compares, considering I have used a product I think is truly a great glitter cosmetic. So you can use this to probably line your eye, but I'm going to use it more just to perhaps create an all over effect, and then maybe I'll do the detail on the outer corner and build it up. This is the color Bijoux, and it is exactly what I also had hoped. All of the colors are pretty much right on to what I expected to get. It says it is more silver, I think, on the website, but I knew that on the website it still looked a little bit like pewter. It almost looks like silver and gold mixed together. So I love that. I'm really glad to see it's not just like a truly silver glitter. And it does have both little particles as well as larger, I think they're called pellets, like the larger glitters. It's very bouncy and jello-y on first impression. I don't think Space Paste is this like whipped feeling. So I got some on the detailer, and hopefully this makes application easier than if you were to use your fingers. And I'm going to just like, ooh, whoa, okay, this is more opaque than I thought. I thought this would be more of like an all over scatter, and this is more of a solid glitter. So I'm kind of just distributing it on my lid with the flat side of this, but because it's so opaque, I can see this being really good for precise opaque like liner application. So we'll do that on the outer corner. So I'm gonna pick up a little more on like the edge of it. Try to get that little boogie on there. Okay, so let's see if we can like make this like a glitter liner, basically. I think it works best like to sort of drag it along like that. Okay, interesting. I am looking down in a mirror here, but I still feel like I'm not doing like the best job ever, but hey, I don't hate this. So far, feels okay. Feels sticky, but not anything out of the ordinary for a glitter. Feels cold. I don't know. I haven't been like keeping it in the fridge or anything, but it's cold. Feels kind of nice on. So I'm using the side of the detailer to press it all over on the other lid. And as you can see, and maybe you can't, but I hope you can, there are like the larger pieces in there, which I like. I like the different size glitter particles. Now, I will tell you, because I read this on the website, these are not safe for your lips. I'm sure you'll see people use them on their lips, but it says not to, so probably don't. Lemonhead is though. I couldn't quite find them explicitly saying that, but I've done it. I've put it all over my face, so I think Lemonhead has them there if you want it a more multi-purpose glitter. Also, I'm sort of feeling, I don't know if it's just the cold of this or if it's burning. I mean, that wouldn't be good if it's burning, but we'll see. We'll just keep going here. I've done a lot worse to my face with makeup, that's for sure. Okay, this is a decent, easy to work with glitter, I would say, but yeah, the sensation I'm experiencing right now, I'm gonna wait out and see what it is, because if it's burning, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. I do like this. I would say if you're getting a glitter Gelée, probably get the detailer, because they have a set that has both, and it is just easier. But I will use my finger just because I do want to see how that works. So we'll do another layer. I suppose it's just like a little messier, and maybe your finger picks up some of the glitter that you already placed. So yeah, finger or detailer, both good. That the burning sensation has subsided. My eyes don't feel like they're getting red or worse or anything. So just be aware, it could burn. And then it might go away and it'll be fine. So here is the look that I put together with the Glossier Playground. I would describe this as music festival light. So like it has the the festival vibes of the glitter and the color, but it's like on mute. Does that make sense? I hope so. I mean, it's not like full blast still, even though the imagery and all that made it seem like it was going to be like super megawatt, high pigment color, and super shiny textures. I still think this is a muted version of color and a muted version of glitter. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I think Glossier actually did a good job with taking existing products and putting their spin on it, because it still does feel like a Glossier product. The glitter, I mean, that's the one thing. Glitter can rarely be like subtle, but I don't know, I still think this looks subtle depending on how you apply it. So while I am still a little bummed that Glossier didn't like innovate in a way of producing products or formulas that we truly had never seen before, I think they did a good job of entering like their take on certain products in the market. So I would say I do like the playground. I had fun playing with it. And do I think it's a must-have? I would say if you're wanting to be a little more experimental or just have fun with your makeup again, if you feel like you're kind of in a meh like rut, yeah, I would say get the playground, because you have a lot to work with here and a lot of things to try and consider. What I really like is the play on textures, but most of them are shiny. So like, I like that we've got this is not a super shiny look, honestly, the lip, but you know, a sheen on the lips, and then we do have the Colorslides, which while there are metallics, they're matte textures there, so I appreciate that. We've got the highlighter, which is a nice subtle, and then we got the glitter, which is not only like shine, but it's got texture, you know, with those different colored or different shaped pieces. The lip, I would say, is my biggest, like, I can't think of the word. It's not a loser, it's not a snooze. I don't know, it's my biggest meh or whatever, because it's fine. It's just fine. I really like the color and it feels nice, but I don't love the scent, and it's not something that I don't already have in my collection. So I would say I liked most of it. I would recommend most of it, and I am thankful that you sat with me and we tried it together, because that was kind of fun, right? Like, you got like real reaction. I will see you again in another video. Can't promise when, can't promise how, can't promise what it's gonna be about, but there'll probably be another one. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your day, or your night, or your afternoon, or whatever.